Hello and welcome back to FTB Skies. In this episode, we are at the 12th one, I believe. Has it already been 12? It has. It must have. I've prepared a few recipes here for crafting a few things and getting onwards with our, first of all, our endgame quest lines. Secondly, I am preparing to also go into the digital age. I've picked the Applied Energistic 2 route here because it's been quite a bit since I've done that, so I thought that would be an awesome discovery. And I did also look up here in the JEI that they have the mod called A2 things, which should give me some very easy storage things where you don't need to consider what are they called? You don't have to consider the types of items that you put into it. You can just put in X amount of items into it. So for the 256k ME drive, I can put in 56k items, not having to be restrained by the lower amount of types. Anyway, it's gonna make it a bit easier, and it's only basically you just need amethyst and netherite here, and a bit of quartz glass, and that's it. Then of course you need the cores here, which takes a bit to craft. But yeah, all of that looks fairly straightforward and easy enough to get into. But first of all, status on the bees, because the first gate that we need to overpower here is the bee gate. So we need to have those 100 buckets of honey up and running. We are right now at 728 combs. I have slowly been gaining more and more bees, which is also why I extended it. I did a bit of automation around it. Just plopped down the 3 drawers here, and then hooked up some cabling on the backside here that pulls from each of the hives and deposits it into the storage here. And for the top one here is just a refiller of glass bottles, which I seem to be running a bit low on. So let me grab a few more bottles. Didn't I have some glass somewhere? I was sure I had some glass somewhere. Oh, there we go. So let's just refill it. Quick and easy, right? There we go, 200. I've also started slowly to deconstruct some of the things I had lined up here. Oh, I probably want to move them. Anyway, different time, different place, in order to move them up here. But yeah, let's get going here first. First of all, in order to actually process the honey, we need some centrifuges. The first one is the manual stepper of it. So quest for it right here, yeah. Oh, I get a bit of universal cable. Nice. And another experience. Quite a few of those. Yeah, that's nice, I guess. Can I pipe? So, if I didn't put in the honey bottles here, could I then pipe out the honey directly from the hives as well? I need to play around with that at some point. These centrifuges here, even though they are fully operational as they are, as in you drop it down, you put something in here, and then it slowly, as in extremely slowly, starts processing. But why not just upgrade it with a bit of power, and then we have a significantly faster processing of it. Let's see, where did I put my points? I keep. There we go. Take a point here. Over here. I also need to encase this at some point. I was lucky enough. There was a wandering trade, I think it was, that sold the sturdy bee cages, which meant that, yeah, I grabbed a few of those because sturdy bee cages are amazing when dealing with bees. Just makes it so much easier to move them around. So for now, take that one here and let's just plop it down somewhere. This is 100% temporary. Something like that. Let's see. Take and drop in one comb. Oh yeah, the good thing about these here is also that you can actually upgrade them. So once we get further into this here, There is the upgrade bases with the productivity and the speed upgrade. Yeah, okay. It also says in the tooltip that which of them can actually be installed and what. So yeah, take the time to actually read through what you can and cannot do with these. But there is some pretty good upgrades that you can get around doing. What does it actually take to do the not the productivity? It's the speed one I was considering. I need to use quite a few combs. And how about this one? The base is fairly straightforward. Yeah, it just takes a bit of time. So we have the first bucket there, and we have another here, I guess. Yeah. Can actually use this wax for wax blocks. Makes sense. It's a burnable material. Can generate a bit of power. Can this be used for anything? Oh, this is used for some of the upgrades, or at least for the block upgrade. So upgrade block. Okay. Beyond that, I don't see super many uses for it except for using as a. So if I have an overproduction of this, I probably either want to avoid it or put it into some sort of a dynamo that can generate power from it. Anyway, that was the. Oh, I got an upgrade there as well. Nice. And I got some energy upgrades. It really want me to explore the laser IO path apparently. Now the laser IO stuff can hang out there, and my hive upgrades here can go into a hive. But yeah, slowly getting there. The first few buckets of honey gonna be awesome. Oh, I actually got quite a few of those speed upgrades. Let me deposit a few of them in a few hives. I want the production going faster, not deep processing. Cool. So, as I said, oh yeah, before I jump into that one, the first quest line, what's it called? First quest line up here, getting started. I had one quest left. Might as well get that done, right? Why does that not turn the correct color? Shouldn't that turn green? Is there a hidden quest or something here? Huh. Didn't I do everything now? I guess there is some sort of a bug there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, let's continue on the path towards getting more and more of the more and more of the surface quartz, etc. Does it say here? It might be a good idea to craft charged surface quartz into some budding surface. Can I do that? Surface quartz. Can I use this to craft something? Budding quartz can powder meteorite. Yeah. Sorry, didn't it just tell me that I could craft? Oh, surface block? No. Budding quartz has a chance to decay when buds grow. Budding quartz decay into quartz when broken. Causes less decay, spatial IO causes none. Okay. No. No. Wonder. This budding here say. Would love a flawless one. Do I actually have any flawless ones? No, not yet. So I might go hunting for a few of those. Okay, so I can take a flawed one here and process it into the enrichment chamber. Can I do something with this one here? This one here can be submerged into some sort of a liquid. I'm not sure. So into water, a bit of charged surface quartz with a chipped one. Can give a flawed one. Okay, perfect. And a chip one. I can get from a damaged one doing the same thing. Yeah. How about a damaged one? Damaged one I can get from surface blocks. Okay, so there is literally a crafting line for doing those flawless ones. So I need to do 3 iterations of surface quartz like this, and this is just the... Do you have any of that? I do have some of that. I have to try that out. So let's take, I don't know, probably 16 or something. 4 that, and if I then take this one here with a charged one, so charged one. Okay, let's create the chargers. Is this inscribe or charger? That's an interesting bug. What's going on here? What's... Oh yeah, I got a few echo shards. Now that I just noticed it, I swapped around some of the villages here into the shady villager, and then I've got one of them that had the echo shard. So basically, trading one source gem and one amethyst shard gives an give 4 echo shards, which I think was a pretty decent deal. Looks like it's raining again. So, charger. Get a few of those. Get a point. I soon need to build the point. Hoping that I can just do like that, right? Yeah. How do I get the... How did I get that one again? Just so there's quartz crystal. That. Yeah, this should be fairly straightforward to automate at some point. Is there other ways to do this? Have the Tesla coil from... Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah. How many of them do I actually need? I have completed the quests. 4 fluids here. Is that the drop in water thing? Yeah, so nether quartz with a bit of redstone. Fairly straightforward. Let's just take... oh. What walls? I just need to drop it in right here, submerge it. How many do I need more? 12-ish kind of thing? It's interesting how this doesn't seem to be like a fixed amount of time that it takes. Like it's... Sometimes it's immediately, sometimes it takes like a few seconds before something happens. I'm kinda mystified by that. There we had one that took kinda long. This one is also candidate for a longer period. Yeah. And again. Come on. Swap, swap. Now. Yeah, the randomness of things is not always easy to craft with. So, like that, like that, like that. And turn off the magnet before doing it, I guess. Magnet off. Actually, first of all, let's try that path of improving. Submerge, submerge. Nice. Oh, there's not 100% chance of doing it. Or what? Is this not working? Okay, that worked. Quite interesting. Definitely an interesting mechanic and approach to doing this. Oh, one of them became a flawed one. Okay. A flawed one, that's the one where we want to enrich it, right? Yeah. Throw it over in the enrichment chamber here to see. That one. And then I can continue trying to upgrade those 3 with some charged service ports. 1. Let's see. Did the same one just take it twice? I think it did. So 2 of one type and 1 of another one. You have 2 chipped ones. Okay, interesting. I don't know if it's because it got 2 of them or because it's like random which one of them it goes into. Doesn't seem like it's consistent in the way that it behaves, which is the odd thing about it. Flawless, perfect. So that's 100% craftable. I love that. That's, yeah. Oh yeah, that's also a new mechanic that I've figured out regarding this in here is that it actually takes a bit of figuring out how to do those new structures and grow those in the new setup. That said, I don't strictly need it because I could go for the I positioned it over here, so I could go for the soda squash here and process it. So if I throw it into an enrichment chamber, then it would actually become the quartz crystals, which would, yeah, kind of defeat the purpose of trying to grow them instead. That said, it's always fun to try and grow something and try to actually use the game as it's intended. Oh yeah, while we're over here, I'll give you a small update. So I did a few changes to the processing setup. Nothing major, but as you can hear right now, there's no sound. There's blissful silence. So, first of all, I moved the input chest over here. That pushes stuff into this controller. I should upgrade this one again. I then set up 10 drawer controllers here. That's for each of the ore types that we have. I put a controller extension here. It's similar craft to this one here, just with a repeater instead of a comparator in it. And then I'm just pumping it in similar to what it was before. So input here, secondary, third, and fourth processing. Lastly, I set up another input chest over here that pushes all the what are they called? I need one. Come on with one. I think it's quartz sand or quartz dust or something into it. Could be helpful that it just told me what it was, but yeah. Basically, when throwing that into the enrichment chamber, it becomes nether quartz, and then it just goes into the system. I don't really need nether quartz dust for anything at the moment, so just throwing it in there to get it processed and normalized. And all of that is a basic, quick, simple setup. One thing you might note here is that it's actually pulling a ton of energy just to run this, and I did not have the capacity up in my previous wind farm to do that, so I expanded it with 2 additional rows. Oh, let me just sleep to get out of this this annoying rain. Sleepy. Wondering if there's a way to automatically. I love it when all the bees just pop out like that. Wonder if there's a way to automatically turn off rain when it's there. I'll look into that. But yeah, as you can see here, I expanded to have 3 rows of windmills. This looks so freaking crazy when it's up here. But yeah, it gives me a ton of energy production. It does not overproduce at the moment, so I do have a deficit in it, but yeah, it's okay right now. It's not that I'm lacking a serious ton of it, but it is. I'm using slightly more than I'm producing. It also means that I need to upgrade my power. Yeah. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna go a bit of a hunt for a few nether cities to do a few things with. First of all, find a few more flawless ones here, but also see if I can find a few of the budding amethyst. I did have the luck of one of them turning into budding amethyst, but this is so slow. So I'm wondering if I could actually just go hunt for some and then potentially be lucky and find some. So yeah, I'll be back once I have set that up. And once I'm back with that, we'll also continue on the path for AE2. And I'm back. So, while exploring here, I actually found something that I was like wondering where you would get from. Apparently, you can get skull catalysts out there. I did find one in one of the previous villages as well. In this, guess this. What is this called? Other way around. Bastion Hockland Staple, I think. Yeah. Just wanted to quickly update you that I had found one of those, or 3 now, and that is. I'm not sure what I can use it for yet, but I think I might be able, and you might be able to correct me here. But if I can get this skulk up and running here, that means that I can potentially create a place where the water. Isn't it water? It's called. Warden spawns from. Alternative here as well. I can also get a skulk bee, and a skulk bee should give me. Oh, I don't have a shrieker. I don't know how to get that one, but a skulk comb here should be able to get me echo shots as well. So that would also be a potential path towards that. Oh, there's an thing over there to fight. What is this? This is a paxel. Netherite paxel. That sounds interesting. Let's actually try and see what how much damage does this paxel do? 11. How much my sword do? 10.1. Okay. So yeah, let's actually go over and see once I'm done looting this place here. Yeah. Where did the dude go? Wasn't there a dude right here with Okay. He was here a moment ago, right? See how this how powerful. Okay, damage. That's not amazing, but this is okay damage. Down from that. Where did the dude go? Jump into. Did he sacrifice himself to the void or something? I don't know. That's a bit odd. Thought I had somebody I can kill. Anyway, I'll continue my looting and emptying out all the nether cities for cool stuff. I do have a fair amount of budding so far. Found 4 of them. I did also find 6 chance cubes so far, so I might want to try and set something up for that as well at some point. I did also get the budding selenite. I'm not sure yet how useful that is, but it does sound like something you need for hexery at some point. Anyway, I'll be back once I have explored a bit more and figured out how the world looks. Just quickly bringing you back here while I found one of the puzzles. Wandering around in this nether village. Try and see if I can kill him. It does not seem like he does a huge amount of damage to it. That's excellent, but yeah, he is annoying with his fire and stuff. I definitely do want to get better gear in order to be better equipped to fight tougher ones than this one here in the future. What did I get? Got a shield with a bit of bleeding on it. Nothing amazing. And a wither skull fragment. Yeah, okay. Everything goes into the back. So I did actually upgrade my backpack here a bit. I looked into here and found out once I did it, I actually got an upgrade here. So whatever I built, I got one. And it gave me the feeding upgrade, which is an excellent thing to the backpack. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. But basically when you have the feeding upgrade here, sauceberries feeding or sweet rolls as I have here will automatically be consumed when I need to refill my hunger bar, meaning I don't actually have to think about it, I just need to keep some food in my backpack. Secondly, I also dropped in a stack upgrade here. I went all the way up to the top tier of a tier 4. It was kind of expensive, as it requires blocks of netherite, it requires blocks of diamond, it requires blocks of gold and blocks of iron. So the netherite was slightly expensive. I kind of used up everything I had except for 10 ingots that I'm now carrying around with me. But yeah, I can craft more. It's not a real big problem, but it was a bit of expensive purchase. It does, however, mean that now that as an example, when I get these sources from Elemental Craft, they just populate a single slot instead of having multiples. Additionally, other things will stack increasingly higher numbers than previously. I don't know. I don't think I have a good example here except for those right now in my backpack. Anyway, that was just a small update while I'm out exploring. So far, I've been out exploring this one here, this one, and now I'm in the process of the fourth one here. Oh yeah, on the way as well, I did have a diamond backpack previously. I took a single piece of netherite and used that to upgrade it to netherite. I might as well go for the top stack while I'm at it, right? Anyway, I'll continue my hunt for items out there and see if I can find enough of those budding amethysts so that we're ready for the next level of the next level here. So that we have our 16 budding amethysts. Anyway, I'll be back later when I am back at the base. And we are back. So, the adventures in the Nether was kind of fruitful. I did get quite a few things. I did get this pickaxe here that's gonna be very interesting at some point. It has automeld on it, and automeld, I'm thinking that if I can actually create a generating pedestal here with a, what's it called, the sandstone below it, it would generate what's it called, sand. But if I put automeld there, if that enchantment gets applied to it, as it is the case for the Silk Touch one here, that means that it would, instead of being sand, then it would be glass that gets generated. So that could be an interesting thing. Similar with stone and up to cobblestone, then stone instead, and with the deep slate as well. Deep slate is a building material I'm using, so that would basically save me from having to build it out there or craft it every time I need it. But yeah, first of all, we have oh, I put everything away of these. I need one of those. So I was looking into how to actually get into this here, and I need, in order to get the ME control, the first piece here is a bit more complex than I had expected initially, but we'll get to that point today, I think, and then next time we will actually build out the network. So in order to get this one here, I already traded some skystone, so I set up a char chain here, and then started trading with him. Oh, there's some pretty good trades here. I might use them when I have the chance for it at some point. I don't know. I'm 100% sure I had some emeralds somewhere. I likely have, and I've just misplaced them somewhere. Anyway, for now I do have the things that I needed for it. But in order to get the presses that is needed to create the silicon, what's it called? The printed silicon and the printed engineering circuit, I need to put a bit of paper in for the inscriber engineering, put in diamond in, put gold in, put silicon in, and put quartz in. And that should give me all 4 of them. They actually be used. Okay, they can actually. What is that? Not so mysterious cube so far. I have no idea what that is. Interesting. Anyway, another stick. The sticky is those sticky sticks. Yeah. You know what? You can be allowed to stick to the wall. So in order to get down that path as well, we need a few inscribers. I kind of counted that. I'm not going to build these out first, but I'm going to aim towards having the advanced one pretty quick, because I believe that the normal ones is a bit complex to play with. Let's see. Place it over here for now. They need power. I don't actually remember that. So first of all, I need a few diamonds in order to craft that. So let's grab not that many Stack should be more than enough. Probably also need a stack of gold, a stack of silicon I had over there. I need 3 of them. Then I needed a stack of quartz. There we go. So, quartz one in here? No. How do we do this? This has been so long. So, okay, the first one I need is the engineering press. The engineering press is that one in there, that one there. I have some. Upgrade these. Yep, perfect. Yes, I know this is gonna be like completely awful wired stuff, but temporary setup while building up. Does that help? That helped. Excellent. But I can only put in one at a time, so yeah, this is gonna be a tedious process. Anyway, so that's the first one I need. I need the silicon press as well, so silicon press like that. I'll just create a few hoppers. Guessing I could use a regular hopper to just get this work done without having to worry too much about it. Might wanna take these. Actually, up one so that we have the output somewhere. Have the 3 inscribers on top of that. Drop in the engineering press again. Oh, I need hopper on top of it as well, right? Hopper, hopper, hopper. So if I drop diamonds in here, they don't go in. Oh, I need to do it on the side of it. Okay. That it goes in. But it doesn't get any power because I got to hook up the power. Okay. And there it works. Okay, so I cannot place you there. I can place like that. And in here we wanted to do the same thing just with this silicon. So the silicon press here. Where did I drop my silicon? I dropped some of it over here. I think I need 3 stacks of this if I want to match the other items that I would be generating from this. So if I drop that in there, would that work? It doesn't automatically pull up, but I think that's fine as long as this works. This is so tedious, slow to break. I need the proper tool for that at some point. If this works, yeah. Wonder if there's a good way of actually pulling that out. Yeah. Then again, I can live with it being a bit derpy the first time doing things. So once I have those in place, I need the silicon at the bottom, the engineering at the top, and a bit of redstone. Give me a bunch of redstone. Redstone goes in there. No. This one goes in there. This one goes in there, and redstone goes in there. Okay. I can still not multi-stack it, so I need to craft one at a time. For the improved scribe I need. Anyway, this should be enough to actually get the controller up and running now. Yep, perfect. So now we have the ME controller. Probably gonna need multiple of these. My idea was to place the brains of the operation like centered above the controller here. So not directly above it, but yeah, it depends on the size. I don't know. Let me see. ME controller. My guess is that it actually allows you to expand it. Yeah. But and if I build multiples out, then what happens? So if I build it 3 by 3, I guess. Yeah. So I don't want them connected to form a multi-block, right? Yes. And from there it can go out in all the world's direction. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. So must fit in a. Was not aware of that one. Okay. That's 1,500. That's way more than I need. But yeah, P2P tunnels I'm gonna be interested to play around with again. It's been a while. So let's actually start that process. I think I want it indented into the floor initially. Like, my initial thought was something like here and then one down, one up, so that we have it on both sides of it. Kind of looks like something that has been, the floor has kind of been shaped around it. Maybe. For now, I think I will just make enough to make the square up there. Go, craft. Nice. Not super fast this here, but it is more than enough for my current. How many did I actually craft? So can't even use this to insert. You can even use JI to insert into it. Yeah. More of those. 3. I need 4 more if my count is correct. He's flying everywhere. It's a bit of a mess. Do I need to refill? Yeah, I could refill this over here. Let's see how many. 38 buckets, so we still need a little bit more. Let's just put it that way. So that one crafted up. Another one. I'm running out of fluids. I had some. Oh, I have some emeralds here. Didn't he sell fluix crystals? He did. Maybe just buy all the ones I can. Let's see what he actually has of. Oh, I can also buy the presses from here. Yeah. Let's see. We don't need that one and that one right now. Order. So the order does matter. Five. And I need 2 more. Then I place these down. Oh, I need a flux point as well, right? I have for. I'm looking so forward to having an auto crafting setup where I don't have to do all of this manual work every single time I want something. So I have everything I need in order to craft 7. Yes, perfect. So actually, if this is here, yeah, let's just make it a like a square-ish kind of thing here. For now, power can be placed here. And we have a functioning network. Well, it technically functions, but there's no function to it yet. Anyway, that is the adventures for this time around. This was the first steps into actually having a digital network. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be amazing playing around with AE2 throughout the episodes, trying to automate everything. It's been ages since I've done anything like that. I hope you had fun following along today, and hope that you have something you have learned doing the episode, or just generally today. Either way, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and see you around.